Motherland, a memoir. Living with child loss and becoming a mother again at 57. Written and narrated by Barb Higgins. Dedication. For all the grieving mothers. Author's note. This is my account of what happened in the lead up to Molly's death and in the years that followed. These experiences and my interpretation of what happened to Molly are personal and therefore subjective. Although this is the truest account that I can give, I realize that the story I'm telling is my own. At no time in the memoir do I place any blame for Molly's death on the doctors, nurses, or hospitals who cared for her. The purpose of this book is to share my experience of motherhood and grief. Where necessary, and to protect the privacy of those involved in certain parts of this story, I've changed or omitted the names of people and places. It seems to me that if we love, we grieve. That's the deal. That's the pact. Grief and love are forever intertwined. Grief is the terrible reminder of the depths of our love, and like love, grief is non-negotiable. Nick Cave. Part 1. What happened? 1,000 tiny steps. There are two things I've learned from losing my 13-year-old daughter Molly. The first is that no event takes place in isolation. When the impossible happens, like our child dying, we act as though it came out of the blue. We say that we were blindsided, that the rug was pulled out from under us, that we didn't see it coming. We act shocked. We are not the people this kind of thing happens to, we say. I am not the kind of mother who's meant to have a dead child. Of course, none of this is true. Nothing ever arrives out of the blue. Not the good things or the really bad things. I know that now. I know that everything is more connected than we could ever imagine. That there's an intricate network of threads between each moment, each decision, and every living thing. I know that there are 1,000 tiny steps that lead to things that happen to us, to the greatest losses in our lives, and that from every one of those moments, there are another 1,000 tiny steps to a place of healing, to new life. It takes a particular kind of attention to see those steps, a kind of aerial view of our lives, like the perspective an astronaut has of the Earth from space.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?